It was amazing to me that almost everybody that I talked to throughout the community brought up the River Museum immediately and how passionate they were about it, and they would call it the jewel of the community. Mississippi is the mighty Mississippi. What sometimes people in Dubuque take for granted is on the bucket list for people around the world to come to see. And we have visitors from 70 different countries to visit us at the National Mississippi River Museum and Aquarium. The fact that we are a combination of a museum and aquarium gives our visitors a wide range of opportunities, and they all have their unique connection to the River Museum. We have people that have a passion for the river, have a passion for the rivers of America, the importance of our rivers and what they do for our culture and for the Dubuque area. The fact that when our visitors come here, they tend to stay between 3 and 4 hours is an indication to me that they are doing a wide variety of things and enjoying all those things that we offer.
We have 181 species and over 700 individual animals. That changes constantly. We're biologists, obviously, because we take care of live animals, but we also have to be chemists. Water quality is one of the most important aspects to keeping an aquarium healthy. Any animal training is a branch of psychology. We impact and we touch people on the other side of the planet. People, animals, everything is so interconnected. Another huge piece is when you're watching the kids and you see the excitement in their eyes when they're seeing an animal for the first time or touching a stingray. They may never get a chance to do that again. And so that instills a desire to help the environment at the same time.
We have 16 or 17,000 historical artifacts in the collection, and we have about 22,000 items in our archives and library, and they're all focused on our mission, which is to preserve and keep alive the history of Dubuque, the Dubuque community, Mississippi River history and culture, and the rivers of America. What we strive to do is not only be stewards of the historical collections, but to provide ways to tell stories and make connections with our visitors, with our public, with our audiences. Connecting past, present, and future is really what it's all about.
So the people in each community, they're usually interested in their history, as is Dubuque. Dubuque has a long and varied history, from Julian Dubuque to the Native Americans before that, to the steamboats, the trains. The history is a very, very important part of the message. Just to talk about history without talking about the river or the animals or the wildlife or everything involved would be just talking about part of it. The community expects, and we expect to give back that message, to teach the children and teach the adults about everything that makes up the Mississippi River in this area. One thing we absolutely love about our jobs here is telling that big story and getting people in touch with that story.
I hope we inspire lifelong learning in all of our visitors. There's so much to do and see and hear and learn about at the museum. Whether that's about our conservation efforts, whether that's about the living collections that we have here, the historical collections that we have here, or how we are being great advocates for the rivers and the rivers of the world from Dubuque, Iowa. And so my hope would always be that our visitors come, not only learn something, but also maybe spark a passion to say, I want to learn more about what I saw or what I heard at the museum.
STEM education, science, technology, engineering, math, is very, very important for us. We have a lack of students going into those types of majors. They sometimes don't even understand how important that is for our society. When you learn about STEM education in a place like the River Museum, you don't realize you're learning. You start to love science, you start to love technology, you understand the importance of engineering, what it does for our bridges, for our rivers, etc. The fact that we can generate interest in this for our visitors, from little kids all the way up to adults, is really important for our community. It's really important for our world. Every day I hear kids running around here laughing. I see grandparents here, I see adults here, honeymooners, and I think that's because we offer such a wide range of activities for our donors and all of our visitors.